Apple Intelligence, best features you must try. So if you've got 18.1 or 18.2 with iOS, this video is for you. But what's up? I'm Mr. Noble, and thanks for joining Mr. Noble TV. All right, so the first app we're going to talk about is the Photos app, which introduces the clean feature, where it's called the cleanup tool. So we're going to go in cleanup tool, and as you notice, we're looking at the cleanup tool, and as you see, anything that we circle, we can actually erase. So say like I want to erase the window, I want to erase any one of these windows, I can get rid of it. Kind of in the beginning stages, you know what I'm saying? But Apple's working pretty hard on getting this to perfecting this cleanup tool, similar to what Google has with the eraser, the Google eraser. So say for instance, if I erase this car, see it has a few little defects left over. So all I gotta do is go over it one more time and just basically circle, and it disappears. And then say for instance, I want to get rid of these trees on the side of the house, on top of the roof. I can do that. If I want to get rid of the whole door, I can get rid of the whole door. And I can always, if I don't like something, I can hit the back button and put something back. So that's how you remove features with the cleanup tool in your photo, and your gallery or your Photos app. So let's on for number 2, and we're going to go to the image playground. I know a lot of people still haven't got the image playground yet. Apple is still in the process of rolling it out, and right now you're still stuck on early access requested. But as I noticed some screenshots on social media, it's showing that the image playground is in the back, just like it is here, with the early access still being requested. So it's coming. They say by the beginning of the first week of December, everybody should have the image playground by then. But we shall see. What does the image playground do? All right, so you can describe an image or add a suggestion from this list, from any one of these lists, and whatever photo you decide to use, like you can choose a photo from there and basically pick whatever, like let's say for instance, if I pick this one, and it'll come up with the best vision that it knows how. But what you want to do is make sure that you hit the checks of the one that you think looks similar to you or almost like you, and you will hit this check. I don't see any of these that look like me, so I'm actually gonna change this picture, and I'm gonna try a different one. All right, so we're gonna go with this one. This one looks a little more like me without the gray. I don't know what it is, but Image Playground don't seem to like gray beards or people with slender faces like I do. It makes me look like I'm ancient, like an old man, you know, like I'm 60, 70 years old, which ain't nothing wrong with being 60 or 70, but I'm not that age yet, you know what I'm saying? So this looks similar to me. This is a time where I actually dyed. My wife actually dyed my beard, and it turned black. So this one actually gives a little better of a picture. Yeah, I don't like the big head with the short body, but these look similar. I would say that the first one, and you would actually check it, and then you can hit save, and so that's kind of idea. So these are some suggestions that you could use. You can show more, which it brings you to the next page, which is themes, where it shows. All right, so say for instance, I want to be in a fantasy land. So I'm going to be in a fantasy land. It creates the fantasy land. And then I can also hit describe where I want to put on a baseball cap. Yeah, they have a baseball cap on here, but I don't really care for the one that they show on here. So put me on a baseball cap, so it basically takes the captions and it'll add me a baseball cap on, similar to that. But see, like right now, it's kind of glitchy when you go to add, describe, put a description onto the image. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that off. Hopefully they fix this soon. But I'm going to go to the next one, and I'm going to I guess we can go to royalty, and we'll see what the king comes up with. So this is me as a king. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to close this out, and I'm going to reopen it, and we're going to choose that same person again. Choose this one. And this time we're not going to describe image because it's kind of glitchy, like I said. So yeah, and if you do this, it doesn't, you actually don't get the same people. So I'm going to put me as royalty. And I'm going to put me in fairyland, in a fantasy land, or not fairyland, but a fantasy land. All right, so this is what it comes up with, which is pretty cool. I'm actually loving it, and me and the kids and my family, we all been trying it out, and I'll show you some of the pictures that I created with this, which is pretty awesome, pretty sick, you know what I'm saying? So these are all the ones that it came up with. So I'm going to hit done, and what I want to do is just slide out. You can actually cancel out of it, go back in. This is the first thing that you will see. So we have the king, and then as you see, we have some of the other ones. Like I made a zebra with green and red stripes under a rainbow, and he's running on a beach, which is pretty sick. Then it's an eagle playing football with a monkey, and they're also playing on a soccer field. And then you have an eagle. I like eagles. My sister likes eagles. So an eagle riding on a surfboard, riding a high wave, pretty much. This is my favorite one though, right here. Then this is my wife as a queen. So you kind of get the idea. This is my son. These pictures actually look really good. I don't know why it doesn't capture me as good as the rest of the family. Like, see if you notice these right here, they kind of look like me, but kind of not like me, if you know what I'm saying. So it kind of resembles me, but in a way, but not in a way, you know what I'm saying? Then my daughter, and she wanted to put Christmas hats on, and she wanted to put a witch hat on. And then this is my other daughter. She wants to be more of a fancy girl on a island with coconuts and stuff like that. And then there's me, like I said, which some of these look similar, but not really. Then this is my beautiful wife. So the next one we're going to talk about, which is really pretty awesome other than the image playground, is iMessage. So we're going to go into, say for instance, with the daughters. And one of my daughters, she made Elon Musk with a foldable phone. It looks similar to a Samsung phone, might be an iPhone or something like that. But so we go in here, we go into messages, go where the emoji is, make our own emojis. So here we go and make our own new Genmojis. So what's good about this is if you have an iPad, like I said in my other video, as long as you have an iPad and you got an older phone that's like iPhone 15 or anything below that that can be that can access iOS 18, and you can get on that. Um, I think down to the iPhone XR, you're good. You know what I'm saying? So you can do the same thing. If you have friends, they can make you some Gen emojis or make you some images in Image Playground and send them over to you through text message. And then once they get into text message, you can save those Image Playground pictures inside of your photo gallery. But the special thing with Genmojis, which is a whole lot cooler, is if they send you a Genmoji and they text it to you, they send it over, it automatically adds it as a sticker on your iPhone. So all of these, as you see, um, we actually made, and once I sent them to me or I sent them to them, it's saved automatically in my stickers, and then I can also use them like on X. Right now, Threads does the stickers don't show up for Threads yet. I don't know if they're gonna ever bring that feature where we're able to do that, but right now I actually could do it on Instagram. You could do it. So having an older phone, you're still able to get the Apple Intelligence as long as you have at least an iPad with an M1 or M2 chip. So you could pretty much still get all of these. So we're going to do an example right now, and we're going to say uh, a chicken riding a Texas Longhorn bull. And watch what it comes up with. It's pretty cool. Sometimes, like I said, it's kind of glitchy. So sometimes it doesn't like to give like actual names. So you have to use like a generic name for something. So say like if I said Bentley, instead of saying Bentley, I got to say a sports car. So as you see, it made chicken run a Longhorn bull. So it came up with one. So I can actually send that and it comes up. Now check this out. So when I go back into here, as you see, it's showing up in my emojis now. And it shows up under my stickers, which is pretty cool. Now, as long as you're on the same Apple account, like I said in the last video, as long as you're on the iPad and you're on your iPhone, your older iPhone, as you see, it still shows up. So you're still able to get it over. So as you see, I had to actually download it like this, emoji details, and then I actually had to go to stickers and actually download it like that. But I'm still able to get it. You feel what I'm saying? So that's how you get the emojis from your iPad or from another friend, and they send it over to you. This is how you download it, and you're able to keep that actually on your iPhone. So whenever you need it, you got it. So now it's showing up. You see what I'm saying? So I could put that in there and I could send it like that. Or I can actually take it, pick a different one, which is my favorite, is the monkey. I'm gonna go up and I'm gonna put that on here. So that's pretty cool. So don't feel bad that you have an older iPhone or that you can't afford a new iPhone. So, like I'm saying, as long as you can get iOS 18, you can get any one of these AI features. So we're going to get out of that. And now we're going to go over and we're going to look at the image wand and what the image wand can do. So based on this picture that I did earlier on the cleanup, when I went to screenshot, and I did it on this cleanup right here, I actually got this picture. So we're going to revert that back. So I actually got that picture from here. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to make a different one. Let's go to notes, go to new. And basically what you want to do, you really don't have to draw it unless you want to draw something. Yeah, I mean, I could sit here and hit the pen and go here. I'm going to draw a house. And you could do it like this. And then all you got to do is take image wand right here, circle it, and it's going to come up with, just to say a few words, a house with a chimney blowing smoke. We hit, all right, so now it's creating the image. So as you see, you have the little image of the house. It was a little small demonstration of what I drew. A house with a chimney blowing smoke is basically what you see. Now, say for instance, I can also just go back and hit image wand and then just draw another circle. Like I said, you don't necessarily have to have an image on there, and then you just describe what you want. A house with a 2-door garage with a Christmas tree in the window. You got to be careful though and be very descriptive because it'll pick up whatever you write. So a house with a 2-door garage with a sports car parked in front of garage, and then we'll say and a Christmas tree in the window. So let's see what it comes up with. So language not supported, like I said, sometimes it's a little glitchy. So I'm just going to say a house with a sports car parked in front of a 2-car garage with a Christmas tree in the window. See, sometimes it gets it, sometimes it don't. So it didn't put it in front of a window, it didn't put it in the window, but you see the sports cars in the front. That's another way of doing it. It generates, which is pretty good, like I said. So we want to check them, and then I want to save image. And like I said, it can create whatever picture you put the details in. And right now, I know these should all be unlimited with all the image playground features. So anybody should be able to get it for as long. I don't know where Apple will actually put a subscription on the image playground. Hopefully not. Hopefully we can keep it. And I don't want to say this too loud, you know what I'm saying? Because Apple does watch videos sometimes. I don't know if they watch everybody's videos on Apple Intelligence to see, or maybe they just watch the big YouTubers and not us like a little small YouTubers like us. So, all right, so we're going to go on to the next thing, which is Siri enhancements. So we can go to Siri, and now the Siri interface has been totally redesigned. We don't get the little bubble when we call her name. We actually get a glow around the whole screen, and it kind of fades out of the screen as you're talking. So you get a text input option and also Chat GPT integration within Siri. And it also comes with some premium features with Chat GPT Plus. So say instead of typing, sometimes I like to use voice search or voice to search. So I'm gonna type it in. What's the weather? And it'll tell me what the weather is for here. Or I can say, what's the weather for tomorrow? So she tells me it's gonna be raining in my area. What's the most popular thing on the news right now? So what's the most popular thing on the news right now? And she pulls up a list, which, like I said, you actually have to say, using ChatGPT, what's the major news for today? Using ChatGPT, what's the latest news for today? So see you showing working with ChatGPT. So let's see what she comes. U.S. president election, weather alert, Middle East tensions. So as you see, she can pull up anything like that. And as you notice, ChatGPT is listed down below because we've asked for actual GPT to actually do the search. Okay, so Siri is more advanced now, but she's more advanced when it comes to using ChatGPT because on her own, she's still not that smart. She's still like the old Siri that we've been getting from a long time ago. So because Apple decided to integrate ChatGPT in there, we actually get better typing features and voice features with Siri. So let's go on to the next one. Control Center. Now with Control Center, just like we've seen with Siri, we can do type to Siri. We can add a control and type to Siri. And as you see, it comes up right there. But I already have it. So as you notice, I like to be able to see what it is. Most of mine, I don't have it in a little small bubble, like as you see on my screen right now. So I hit type to ChatGPT, and it pretty much does the same thing as if I decide to just double tap the bottom. So hopefully Apple gives us some of the AI features. I know you need at least 8 gigabytes of RAM, which they said is on a new iPhone. But hopefully they give us some limited AI features on our old iPhone. Because, I mean, I got to say that, still use an iPhone 14 Pro Max, which is still a great phone. And I don't want to have to upgrade to a 15 or 16 when they look almost identical. And I really don't care for the new camera control button. I don't really need that. And once the hype goes away with the new Apple Intelligence features, just like anything else, eventually it fades over time, and then that new thing comes out. You know what I'm saying? So yes, it's cool to have right now, you know, but are we gonna use this all the time? Yeah, probably in notes, helping, people that writes articles, that writes blogs, that does YouTube, to help them with their business and stuff like that. I could see this being used all the time, and a bunch of, younger people using like the Genmojis and playing around with Image Playground. Yeah, some of us older people like to play because we're children at heart too. So we want to play around with the new stuff. Uh, like I said, eventually it's gonna fade on to what's coming out next, what's trending or what's hot. So, like I said, new iPhone, old iPhone, you can still get these AI features. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like, subscribe if you're new to the channel. And if you enjoyed this video, let me know down in the comments, and let me know what you're interested in. And if you have any questions on how to do any of these features and you need me to show you, I'll be more than happy to. Drop me a comment down there, and let's talk tech. Later.